If you watched my last video, you may think that I view Metal Gear Survive as the perfect game, but that is certainly not the case. Metal Gear Survive is not the abysmal, unplayable cash grab people make it out to be, but is a decently good game. But that doesn't mean it's the perfect game either, and it has its own fair share of shortcomings. This video will be a critique of those flaws, as well as a look into what I think are unfinished parts of the game and what the game could have been if it had been given proper attention. Bird resources are too rare and hard to obtain. This is because you cannot capture and farm them like you can every other animal. This is weird. This usually means I have to resort to save spamming to actually get the bird parts I want. There is no Walkman. The game's soundtrack is good, don't get me wrong, but it inevitably gets boring after listening to it 100 times. This is such a monumental waste, as there are so many cassette tapes from so many older Konami games that have been added in that you can unlock. I don't actually have anything bad to say about bows. They are probably my favorite weapon in this game. They are fun to play, are relatively balanced, but it's just this one thing that bothers me. The arrows fired always go a little to the left of the reticle. The arrows go to the right if I change to the left shoulder view. The game has a lot of minor balance issues, and a big one. The big one are snipers and the stealth combo. These two in combination are broken, and even individually they're just broken, overpowered. This makes the endgame laughably easy. In this clip, as you can see, I'm just obliterating what is supposed to be an endgame boss. One-handed and two-handed weapons have trade-offs of speed, power, and elemental damage. Neither are bad choices, and you just choose whichever one fits your playstyle. Heavy weapons, however, are a special case in that they perform worse in every way. They are slow, bulky, and are practically unusable in the fast-paced co-op missions. They occupy the primary back slot, which is shared with the spears, bows, and snipers. Obviously, bows and the god tier snipers are incredibly versatile, what with different ammo types. Even if you want a melee weapon, spears are just plain better. They can poke through fences and have a 360 degrees spin attack. Base management and crafting is well implemented into a streamlined, fluid process. I like that you don't have to sort through 100 menus to craft and equip gear, weapons, and ammo. Each category has its own workbench and each are accessible in the game world without having to pause the game. Survive has great HUD design and this makes gameplay more engaging. It keeps the minimalist elegant HUD design from the Phantom Pain while adding its own twist and still providing the player with essential information. Let's take a look. The screen is relatively clutter-free while C showing the ammo count, ammo type, left and right gadgets, hunger, thirst, health and stamina. If you want even more info, just hold 1, 2, 3 or 4 to see the description and perks of the individual weapons you have selected, and you can even change ammo type in this screen. All without pausing the game. It even has a ring indicator from Peace Walker. Now, there is one shortcoming in that to eat, drink or treat a wound, the Edward has to be accessed. I'll also admit that I did not like the color palette change from blue to grey. And in fact, I still don't. Other than that, I really like the HUD of Survive. Hunting, which was more of a gimmick side activity in the Phantom Pain, is now a central part of gameplay. There are birds, eagles, sheep, zebras, wolves, and even a few rodents to hunt, and there are a ton of recipes to cook meals that each grant passive bonuses. When I see all these empty slots in the skill trees, I get the feeling that there was supposed to be more abilities. What's this? Extreme missions unlock at level 69? Level 69 is also the highest level in the game. And why is it phrased like that? That's weird. Why would I play these missions if I'm already max level? Epic gear only drops from extreme missions, and extreme missions are objectively the best way to farm events to unlock obels, to craft even more legendary items. That's so weird. Why would I need all this epic gear if I can already S rank and S plus rank the most difficult missions in the game? Do you get what I'm saying? I really think that there was supposed to be other content for Metal Gear Survive that never got released. I think that Metal Gear Survive was intended to be like Monster Hunter World. That's not a far reach in view of the enemy design of the game, especially the boss's big mouth and the Frost Octopus. That would explain a lot. Okay, that's it. I think I'm done howling into the void about this dead game now.